Yeah, we can. There's 2 other occupants in the vehicle. Driver, go ahead and step out of the vehicle. Keep your hands where I can see them.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you?
Initially, I made a traffic stop on the vehicle for a traffic infraction on the roadway. We called the driver back to us so that I could talk to her a little bit more about what was going on. She was really agitated. She was having a difficult time kind of staying in one place. I did not want her at that point to be going back to the vehicle. I felt that there were other things going on that, of course, she wasn't willing to tell us at that point. Pretty clearly to me, it seemed like you were trying to drive to get away from me.
I don't have insurance.
Okay.
And I don't need the ticket.
But that's not a big deal, and that's not worth like trying to speed away from the police, get a problem for that.
But I'm willing to give you guys ideas. Like, I have nothing going on. I need to work at 6 in the morning. You know, I have to leave by what time? Maybe 5. I don't need this right now because I didn't use a turn signal. Like, come on.
So I'm talking to the driver at that point, and then I'm notified by the K-9 that we had a positive alert on the vehicle. So at that point, one of the deputies stayed with the driver while I went to go do a hands-on search of the vehicle for any possible illegal contraband or narcotics at that time. What do you got? Oh, that's meth. Look at that.
Not of that. There was some here.
So it looks like we possibly have some narcotics. So this little plastic bag here, it's all burned up on the end, but if you look at it, it's got the crystals in there. That's really typical of methamphetamine. In addition, I located a small closed case, and inside that case, what is commonly known as a narcotics kit. So basically, I took those items back, and I kind of set them on the ground next to her, and so she knew that I wanted to talk with her about this black backpack, and you know, the long story short is she admits it's her backpack, but then, since I have all those positive admissions that this is her stuff, her bag, then I started addressing the other things that were located. And prior, when I was talking to her initially, she stated that she wanted to smoke a cigarette, and I had asked her all these questions about where are the cigarettes located, who do they belong to. She identified all of the cigarettes as being hers. So then I was able to take that information and talk to her about that and ask her about the narcotics that were found in those cigarette packs. She was adamant that none of that belonged to her. There was a bag of what appeared to be, well, Alyssa, I'm just telling you this is what we found, okay?
That's bullshit.
Well, she became agitated again. She started swearing. She said that it was all a joke. She had some other choice words for that, of course, but she said it was a joke. They'd been sitting in the car there for several minutes. She didn't know what they had done to her bag and her stuff. She denied that any of that was hers. She was charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and she went to Ada County Jail for those charges.
He picked you up off the street for what? For prostitution? What did he say? This is not hide and seek. We know where you're at. Come out with your hands out.
Well, obviously, I do not want to be rolling around with no shirt on or anything with anybody.
That is a good lesson.
10-4, 32. What's your route to the alarm in your post? 2 Charlie 2, can you ride with Baker's for you on that destruction auto?